Happy birthday, Marsha! I'm going to be sharing my 3 favorite qualities of yours, and the top one has to be just your deadpan humor. You can have the straightest face on and just be making joke after joke, and will always be dying around you, and just easily one of the funniest people I know. Number 2 probably has to be your drive. Like, when I'm around you and I see you working and studying, I feel like I very likely know one of the next presidents or global leaders. Like, you're just the most focused person and you're always working, but you're also never stressed about it. You're just like, it'll get done, because it always gets done, because you're amazing at it. You know, that just do it nature. I love it. And my third one and final one for right now, I think has to be just your heart. It's just so huge, and it's so crazy that you're doing so much and you're accomplishing so much in so little time, and you still always have time to help other people. We actually met on the van going to service, and I knew then that I'm like, oh, that's so cool that like you ended up being my line sister, even though I only knew you from there. And it was just so nice to see a friendly face in there. And of course, you driving the van. So I want you to have the happiest birthday, and I know you're killing it at law school. I'm just sending my love again. Love you. Mwah.
Marsha. So the next prompt is asking us about 3 of Marsha's best qualities in your opinion. And I can't think of just 3. I can think of 10, I can think of 20, I can think of maybe an infinite number. But if I had to rank them based off our experiences, your number 1 best quality is that you are honest. In everything that you say and that you do, you believe with your heart 100% anything that comes out of your mouth. And even when there's room for growth and there's room for education and research, you still believe what you say, and that is something that I know will take you very far. In terms of honest shade, however, I think that in some cases you are honest to a fault, because not everybody needs the shady boo all the time. That's just me. I think your second strongest quality is that you are strong beyond belief. Not just physically strong, which you are. You're very emotionally stable. And I think to be at this age and to have that be one of your qualities is amazing. It's not something that comes easy, and we've had many conversations about how who we are has been built over time and through all of our interactions. And it shows that you are a strong woman, and I love you so much for your strength. I'd say your third quality is that within your honesty and your strength, you are uniquely yourself. You never get lost in the crowd. You never, care too much about trends or what other people are doing. You are Marsha through and through, and that's something I believe is very difficult to attain at this age, and I think it's something that can easily be forgotten. But to be yourself and to be it well is just something I look up to every day. I love you, Marsha.
Marsha's 3 best qualities. 1, her shade. 2, her determination. And 3, her focus. You're a shady individual, but I love it, and that's why we get along. You're incredibly determined. You always get things done, and that also contributes to the amount of focus that you have. You're always right on top of things, and I've never seen you really not get anything done that you needed to get done. So those are your 3 best qualities.
One of my favorite qualities of you is your confidence to do whatever you put your mind to, and then your drive to actually fulfill whatever that thing is. Like, I remember you saying freshman, sophomore year, like, oh, I'm going to join AKA. You joined it, then you decided to rule it senior year, which was awesome. But I've never seen anything stop you unless it was far away and cold outside. That's one of my favorite qualities. The other one is your humility. We always joke like, Marsha, be humble, but you are one of the most humble people I know. You do so much, and you never really brag about how much you do. You're kind of nonchalant, especially this last year. I've noticed a lot. We're like, oh, I just casually just won this award for the regional, aka senior leadership position. And we're just like, Marsha, we need to do all these things. But that's one thing I really admire in you. The third quality is your sense of humor. We have the same sense of humor, which is great because we get to laugh about pretty much everything. And there's nothing like laughter.
Hey Marsha, happy birthday. In honor of your birthday, we're going to be answering a couple of questions about you. So I'll start with my 3 favorite qualities about you. One is that you are so determined. I think that that's something that we've all strived to embody. The fact that you know what you want and you're not afraid to go after it. And you also don't fall for peer pressure. If you want to do something, then you go ahead and do it. If you don't want to do something, then you're not going to do it, and that's it. And I think it's so nice to have someone who's confident in their beliefs and in what they want and in who they are. And that's something that's definitely rubbed off on me, and I appreciate you for it. Second is that you are so sassy. And I mean this in the best way. You have a personality that is blunt, but you're not afraid to be real and honest with people. And I think a friendship that has that kind of purity and that kind of honesty is something that we need, especially right now. There are so many things going on in our lives, and to have someone who we know will give it to us straight up is one less struggle that we'll have to have in this world. So thank you for that. And third, Marsha, I love that you're such a leader. I love to see the next thing that you're going to accomplish and the next thing that you're going to do, and I look up to you. Because I know that if you are doing well, then it's a sign and it's proof for all of us to follow suit. And so I know that you're going to be amazing in anything that you do, and thank you for being you. Happy birthday.
Okay, so Marsha is my line sister, my dearest line sister. Kidding. But I would definitely say I value most about my friendship, sisterhood with Marsh, is that I could call her any moment of the time of the day when she's not asleep or in school or studying, and she'll be there for me and she'll give me advice on anything. I can literally talk to her about any and everything, and I really value that about her. She gives me truth, she gives me honesty, and I can tell that with everything she says to me, it's always love behind it, and I love her for it. My fondest memory of Marsh, well, okay, it wasn't my memory, I wasn't there, but I think it's hilarious the night that she spent with Jade and Simone, and then almost missed her train back to DC the next day. That's a good one. And 3 best things about Marsh: her love for me, kidding, her love for the people that are in her life that she loves, her passion, and her strength. Love you, Marsha. Happy birthday.
Hey Marsha, happy birthday. Hope you have a great birthday full of fun times with your family and friends. For this video, I just wanted to talk about, I guess, your 3 best qualities. Number 1, and this is something that, like, honestly, I wish I had more of, is that you, like, have goals that you set for yourself and you just, like, go for them. No hesitation, no distraction. You know what you want and you go for it. And I think that's something really great about you. This quality number 2, you're really straightforward in a good way. So I think you don't really like beat around the bush, you know? If you don't like something, you say you don't like it, you know? If something's going a certain way, you tell it as it is. This quality number 3, it's a physical one, but your smile. Everyone always says it, but like, honestly, you have a really nice smile. More than just the like physical aspect of it, I think that your willingness to smile, like, you smile relatively often, I think, and I think that's cool. I'd have to say that my favorite memory with you is probably the whole French study abroad experience, if that counts. Let's say it does. Like the first day that we arrived, I guess we arrived at the same time, and we met up with those like assistance people that always wore like that bright color. And the one guy, he kind of like mumbled a lot and he was hard to understand, and I know that you like kind of helped me understand some things that I didn't get. Just trying to like get to know you over the course of study abroad. I think that was a really cool experience. I think the best quality of our friendship is probably that, you know, whenever we last left off, that's where we pick up from. So I know that, you know, you're obviously a very busy person with being in law school and all that now. Yeah, whenever I like talk to you next, we're always, you know, back from where we were. And I think that's a really cool quality to have like in a friend, being able to always know that they're going to be there for you no matter how long it's been or what's been going on in their lives. You are there for me, and that I am there for you.
Hey Marsha. So my favorite memory of us, there is actually a couple of little spurts throughout the senior year. One of them is when you drop kicked homegirl stuff in the middle of our living room because even you agreed that it was a hot mess. Second is us all going out into the snow and just rolling around and having fun and being reckless. Third would be when we worked on that French video together. Honestly, it was not a pain for me at all. I enjoyed it because I love the language, and it's great to be around someone who is as passionate and who's as willing to bring it to the forefront. So that was also great. And even though we got closer towards the end of our senior year, I think you were a part of all the really great memories that I cherish, and I really appreciate that. And I'm so thankful to have had you as a friend, and I hope that we continue on. Okay.
Happy birthday, Marsha. I miss you so much, and I hope that you have a wonderful day and a great year at law school. My favorite memory of us was the time when you, Aaron, and I made dinner together and played French bananagrams and went to the park at night to swing under the stars. It's memorable to me because it was the first of our many spontaneous senior year hangouts when we'd meet up and drink iced tea and eat cheese and crackers and hang out just as we did in France. You have so many great qualities, so it was really hard to pick, but obviously you have the most beautiful smile, and I tell you all the time, but it's really radiant and genuine, and it always brightens my day whenever I see it. You're also really easygoing, and I think of the time in Amiens when we just went with the flow, and I think really great things happen when it's not planned, and that's what it's like whenever I hang out with you. You're also a really great listener, and I'm just really lucky to have a friend like you. My favorite thing about our friendship is that I know it's not just a real friendship or a college friendship, it's a friendship I know will last forever. I love you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy birthday, Marsha.
My favorite memory with Marsha is when I took her to the art museum. That was so great. You were so happy. I've never seen you smile so much. That was right after we won the game, the championship, and then they had that parade in Philly. And you begged me. You begged to go to the art museum, and I was like, okay. And once we got there, you were so happy. We took all these pictures of you, And it was great, and I was just so happy to see you happy because you were just ecstatic. You were so joyful. It was so beautiful. So that's my favorite memory of Marsha, because I've never seen you smile so much than before that.
Hey Marsha, happy birthday. Ooh, are you feeling 22? My favorite memory of you is basically anytime we're together. It's always full of laughter, and you're always just so real. It's great. But back from the stove days, I knew we're going to be good friends. And then sophomore year in the quad was pretty awesome, and going to New York to see the Lion King show in junior year, living with you, that was literally the best semester ever. And then going abroad and seeing you in Paris and going to Morocco with you and having you come to stay with us in Cadiz. And then senior year, pretty much the entire year, just full of great memories.
Okay guys, don't judge me. I was at work all day, then I had to, do my homework and stuff, so I know I look a little crazy. But Marsha, you still gonna appreciate this. Love you, girl. So the first question is, what is your favorite memory with Marsha? My favorite memory of Marsha is when I found out something about her, which is funny, but I know she wouldn't want me to say it because she's gonna get all shy. But I started kind of, poking a little fun, and Marsha looked like a 5-year-old kid. Like, her smile was just crazy, out of this world. She just was so shy, but it was so cute because it's a side of Marsha I've never ever seen before. We all know Marsha shows no emotion. She barely wants to give you a hug. So any type of emotion from Marsha, I'm just Marsha, you're a real person. I'm like, this is your feelings. So it was just the cutest little thing, but it has something to do with a sausage, but she wouldn't let me. She's not gonna let me tell you what that is. But that's my favorite memory of Marsha. I will never forget how human she was in that moment, and it just was amazing. The 3 best qualities of Marsha. She's unexpectedly funny. Marsha is so hilarious. She's one of the most intellectually inclined people that I know, and that has a lot to do with her fierce work ethic, her determination, and her organizational skills. Out of this world. And she also, thirdly, has the ability to be objective in almost any situation, while still seeing the good in people, or assuming the best in everyone and for their situation. What do you love most about your friendship? I love that Marsha is literally my voice of reason. I can always come to Marsha and expect a non-judgmental opinion, or she'll just give me a very pragmatic response, something I didn't even think about, Chidima, have you thought about it this way? Have you thought about it that way? And I really appreciate that, because you definitely need someone in your life who loves you and accepts you for who you are, and genuinely wants the best for you. And Marsha is definitely that person. I can always call on her, Marsha, I need help with this. Marsha, what do you think about this? I come to Marsha I can come to her with anything, and I so appreciate that. I love her as my friend, my line sister, my fellow soror, my fellow Villanovan. I love Marsha with everything in me. She inspires me every day.
Bon anniversaire, Marsha! Happy birthday! It is so amazing to be able to celebrate this birthday with you for, I think, the 3rd time since we've been in college. So, as you know, we're making a tradition of making videos for each other for our birthdays, and this is yours. The first question we've been asked is, what is your favorite memory with Marsha? Now, if we go back in time, we've known each other for quite a while, and one of our first memories was in McGuire, but we don't have to speak about that one. One of my first memories that really cemented our relationship was sophomore year, when we went out for a snowball fight, and to be honest, I think I was a little afraid of you because you're very competitive and that's just part of who you are. But you pummeled me with snowballs and I just could not get you back. And I knew I wasn't strong enough, so I fleeted and I went back to my room. But that's not one of my favorite memories. It's just one of the first, like, strong ones. I think one of my favorite memories with you was your birthday, junior year, when your mother was able to come out and surprise you by making you your favorite lunch and all your favorite foods, and just being able to be part of that and help plan it was amazing. But other than that, my favorite, like, assortment of memories with you was definitely during senior year when we had art class together. I feel like you and I were always together but part of a group, so it was just nice for the two of us to have our own thing together. And I miss basic drawing techniques because you're the best part about it. Love you, Marsha. Mwah.
Happy birthday, Marsha! I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you so much. I can't believe you're turning 22 before I even turn 21, but you know, give me 1 week. So one of my favorite memories about you was, I think Europe was a great thing because we got to see each other in France and in Spain and Morocco, and it was cool that we got to surprise Kyle and all whatnot. But and when we were in Spain and we got food poisoning, yeah, we ate the extra, the leftovers. That was just, it was a win-win either way. But another one of my favorite memory, it was really quick and it was just so heartfelt, was when we both saw each other after going to the senior ball, and we're just like, God, we look so cute and all dressed up, and I can just see us in the future when we're successful and doing whatever we want to do, and we come back together and we're just so proud of each other. My favorite qualities about you are you are very honest. No one can give you shit about anything, Marsha, because either you agree with it or you don't agree with it. Two, you always give your opinions and things. I love when we, as a group, we come together. But we always talk about all the different scenarios that goes on, whether it's that funny videos on Twitter or Instagram, or something more substantial like any of the conversations. Sorry, there's a fly. I'm at a train station, so yeah, things are flying into my mouth. And is there another quality? Really, you have a lot of qualities, but those are my favorite. What I love about you as one of my, I would say, best friends, is that you're always there for us. You never want to say give up on a friendship, and that we have so many laughs together, even if it's just all of us just sitting in silence in our rooms. It's still just a wonderful moment, just like having each other there to laugh at different things. Anyways, Marsha, I love you so much and have a wonderful birthday. Hopefully you don't study too much, but yeah, happy birthday.
Hey Marsha, happy birthday. I just wanted to send you this and let you know I was thinking of you all the way from Los Angeles. My favorite memory with you, it's my most recent memory, was just hanging out with you and spending so much time with you this past graduation, and although the time was supposed to be about you, spending with your family, spent so much time with you. We got to talk and hang out and just laugh and enjoy each other's company. And I really, really cherish that time. Although I cherish other times too, that was really special to me. You're so smart. You are like one of the smartest people I've ever met. You're so sweet, and I love your smile. Whenever you smile, your eyes get really, really, really small, and when you laugh, you sometimes do this little thing where you like put your hands up and you shrug your shoulders. But it's just, this simple little thing that it's just like you being you and saying, well, it is what it is. I'm gonna laugh about it and keep it pushing. And the one thing I love most about our friendship is that despite the amount of time that goes where we may not talk or see each other on FaceTime or whatever you want to call it. We always pick up where we left off whenever we do talk, and I just love that. It's always a breath of fresh air talking to you. You always give a deep insight, and I just love talking to you and hanging out with you. So I hope this birthday is wonderful, and I am looking forward to seeing you one day in the near future.
Okay. So the thing I love most about our friendship is that it's complex. It's not this, surface level friendship where people just say hi and bye and then call each other friends. No, that's crap. Marsha is a real lifetime friend. Like, quality guaranteed. She's honest, like I mentioned. She's strong, she's uniquely herself. But other than that, something I absolutely love about Marsha, and the reason I do want to keep her in my life long term, is because she's an inspiration to me. She is my motivation to keep going. She is my strength. She's my anchor. Marsha, I'm not sure if you know this, but just being able to watch you do everything that you love and complete it, and when you set your mind on something, it gets done, is truly inspirational. I know a lot of us have been having a hard time after graduation finding our footing and figuring out what we're doing in life, and you've also shared in those struggles, but you have pushed through it, and you're in law school right now, highlighting your textbooks, because that, I think, is what law school's about. But even through all the struggles and all the pain, you're not pretending like it's easy. You're real and you're 100 about it. And that's something I love about you, and that I love about our friendship, that we've always stayed 100 with each other, and when it's time to get ish done, we do it. And just knowing that even when I don't think something is very important, but my friends know it is, and they'll push me to do something, is amazing. And you are one of those friends. I remember when I was looking for an apartment over the summer, and you were like really pushing me to ask questions and take pictures and to do this right, and that's something I really appreciated, because this wasn't something you had to do. So just being able to support each other, whether it means going to events or hanging out or just being there for the other person, is something I truly appreciate about our relationship, because it's a real deal, and I love you, and I hope you have the happiest of birthdays on your long Wednesday school days. Alrighty, Marsha. Mwah.
What I love about our friendship, I just love the lightness of it. Not saying that it isn't deep, but I just love that whenever we're together, we're always laughing. We always have something to laugh about. We always have something to smile about. We're always watching videos or something. We're always talking about something. Even if it's deep, we always end up with a smile at the end. So that's what I love most about being your friend. You bring a certain light to our dimension. You bring a light to your surroundings. And that's what I love about you personally.
The one thing I love about our friendship is how real we are with each other. Whenever we have a conversation, you may go like, or but then you eventually just say what it is that's on your mind or your opinion on something, and you don't really let people sway you off your opinion, which is great. And I know I can always come to you for like any advice, and I get it how it is. And that's what I really love, like when we talk about, I don't know what we talk about. When we talk about anything, it's very, one, amusing because we end up laughing about something. But two, you're a great person to talk with.
Hello! Okay, so finally, what do I love the most about our friendship? Marsha, you are an inspiration. Over this year, I have seen you accomplish so many things. I saw you host that panel. I saw you lead the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated without even as much of a complaint or qualm. You have made it to law school. You're doing things, and you're passionate, and you're real, and you're honest, and you have all these amazing qualities that have made our group that much more strong and confident within ourselves. Because if Marsha can do it, I could do it too. And I love that I could be around someone who has a path that they're following, and who doesn't let anybody or anything deter them from accomplishing their dreams. I'm so thankful to be your friend, and even though we got close towards the end of our college career, I hope that it is only the beginning of what is a lifelong friendship. I'm so proud of you, and I wish you all the best. And happy, happy, happy birthday. Love ya.